Is it recording? It's recording? Oh, hey everyone. So, thanks for watching this short film. So, there's a few things I want to address, okay? Number one, this video does not support violence whatsoever. There's a lot of violent images. There's some darkness within this video. It's kind of really a dark video and stuff. Yeah, and I don't support violence whatsoever, right? Kind of like the lines we see of this guy, okay? When he's walking away, it's really one of the last clips. When he's walking away, oh, I want to kill this guy. I want to kill him until his eyes bleed. For one, I do want to say I do not condone that one bit, all right? Don't accept it, all right? But it doesn't mean it can't be on this YouTube channel. Just like the hashtag DJ Club Mix, okay? I don't really agree with those types of songs, so on and so forth. And sometimes I don't really like the songs. But my mind works in ways of where I can really ignore the, I'm going to say, naughty lyrics of the songs and really just flow with the melody, all right? I'm more of a melody guy than anything else. And also, these short films I'm posting, okay? I want to say this for one, okay? It's very important if you all go down there and read this description, okay? And that's going to give you a lot of insight of what the film's really about, okay? Because a lot of people are probably going to click on it and it's like, oh, any average horror film. But actually, no, it's not. These, and this is how my mind works, okay, with representations. And these stories are parables, okay? And I want to really kind of, I guess, go through this story with you to, I guess, give you an example and kind of give you a reference. I do that in those descriptions with right behind me. You can run, but you can't hide. And out of nowhere, okay? And so this parable, okay, this is, I'm going to say, it's really basically the sequel of Right Behind Me, okay? And we actually dive more into that idea of the world, so on and so forth. So we begin, all right, with this guy, all right, waking up, okay? All right, I'm going to call him the main character, okay? The main character wakes up, all right? And I'm going to call the other guy the villain, okay? He sees that, and what the villain reveals to him is a very, very sad, dramatic truth. And I don't want to try to spoil much, but I do want to kind of go through. Sad, dramatic truth, okay? One of the hardest hardships that I feel like anyone really can go through and stuff. And what does he do? All right, number one is he doesn't walk away, but he goes into full-on outrage mode and destruction mode, okay? And he really seeks ill will at this person, okay? And he really wants to have revenge, so on and so forth, right? And we see that choice he made for going at him was that led to his destruction and him being destroyed, okay? And then after that, okay, we go up to this unfamiliar face, this new guy, all right, and we see that he drives somewhere. He's on a mission, okay? He's on a mission, and then we see another unfamiliar face, okay? And we find out that, and we don't know the reasons, okay? We don't have to know the reasons, but we do know that they ended up going into a fight, okay, over something, okay? And more destruction is spreading around, all right? And then we cut to the scene of the ambulance. And the ambulance really references and it applies that one of them got majorly hurt in this fight, okay? Something happened, all right? And then we go to the town, okay? And the town really is applying, really kind of applying to the individual who's watching it, okay? And it's really like, okay, this is, I guess, or even like kind of the world, so on and so forth, right? It's applying that it's kind of like the world, okay? and it's the town, okay? And it can be in your town or the town next to you, so on and so forth, okay? And we go down this dark alley, okay? And we see this guy, okay? The main character again, okay? But he doesn't have a white shirt, okay? Which is once again, representations. But we see him in a very, very dark hoodie with sunglasses. It looks like he wants to be in the darkness. He wants to be a part of the darkness, okay? Something really has changed from him wearing that light white shirt, okay? Being in the light. And after that fight, okay? And like at the end of like right behind me, a lot of people probably thought, oh my gosh, this guy's dead. This guy's destroyed. And we realize and we see that he's not. He's not, okay? And we don't know really what happened. And we don't have to know what happened, okay? Because that's not the moral of the story, okay? That's not the point, okay? And we see him walking through this town, okay? And keep in mind, that's implying that when you're driving, okay? Or even people who are driving, like, we don't know kind of like where they're coming at, so on and so forth. And it can be any of us, okay? It can be any of us, all right? And we see this guy going in more of a darker place, and then the video focuses on it, and you kind of barely see it, but the video focuses on this ambulance, okay? Just down a few blocks, okay? And that's applying, okay? That's the same ambulance as we saw in a close-up of those people fighting. So, in a way, if you think about it, that was just down the street. That fight could have happened down the street, okay? And the video's not really clear on that point, but it does kind of hint that way, okay? That fight was just down the street in a whole different building, okay? And what happens is we see him getting together with this guy, okay? And we don't know much about this guy. We don't have to, okay? But we do know and we find that this guy's a real shady character. He's got targets, okay? He's got targets and and we find his motive, okay? He wants to put people in place, okay? And when he's saying that, he's really meaning in a dark way that, hey, I want to destroy these people. I really want to, like, get these people. I want to hurt these people, okay? Which is, it's a sad truth, okay? That's the way he chose to be, okay? And another thing I'm going to say is that this guy, okay, the main character with the white shirt, dark hoodie now, sunglasses, he condones it. He's accepting it, right? He's getting with this shady character, with this, like, I'm going to say, another villain. He's getting with another villain, okay? And he's like, and in a way, it looks like they're making a deal, okay? And they're like when the, like, shady characters, like, hey, I'll help you out, all right? I'll help you out, all right? Kind of if you help me out, okay? And then we see the main character walk down, okay, and he's like, and we see that he's really full of hate, hence the shaky camera movements and the words he says, okay, we hear his thoughts, so on and so forth. And we really see from, we don't know what happened, okay, we don't know what happened before he woke up, before the fight, okay? We just know something happened before and stuff, and we don't know if he is right behind me, and if we don't know if he was really a good guy who's just trying to spread goodness to, like, common folk, like everyday folk, all that, and we see that he really got destroyed and really got hurt and stuff, and we don't really know what happened to villain. We don't really have to, and right behind me and stuff, or even the beginning of this film and stuff. But we see that he's making these choices, okay? He came from a very, very hurtful situation, okay, up here, okay? And now we see him, all right, after that, this side of him, okay? This choice he's making to go down this path, okay? And he wants ill will on some people. He wants to have destruction, so on and so forth. And then at the end of this video, it goes with some clips of really what's going on around the world, okay? And this has happened throughout all of history, so on and so forth. But my main point in this video is I really wanted to show, I really in some ways wanted to show kind of, I really, like I wanted to show that, like, don't make the same mistake as these people in this video did. To really choose to be mean, to choose to be really just jerks to other humans around them, and you know, some people think that, oh, these people got power, okay, like they're really powerful just being jerk offs, all right, or being, I'm just gonna say, a-holes, all right. But I tell you not, that's not what true power is. And in this video, we see kind of the inside of them, like they're destroyed, okay, right? And like fighting, like they're like this type of fighting is getting them nowhere, and they're just spreading more of the hate, all right, in their town and around them, right? And it's not doing anything good for the town. It's not doing anything good for the individual, and like for the people around them, okay? And it's really spreading more of the darkness instead of the light, all right? And I really wanted to share, like, don't make the same mistake, right, as these people are doing in their town somewhere around the world. And I really want to encourage in many ways, like, don't make the same mistake, but do the opposite of what they're doing, of spreading love, compassion, the light around the world, all right? And really finding out what true power is. And I tell you now, true power is helping people, right? Being there for them, so on and so forth, right? And not trying to destroy your fellow man, but try to build up your fellow man along with you. And that's really what I wanted to show in this video, okay? And and it's like really important, you know what I mean? And then keep in note, okay, we kind of, when we get to that town part and when we're going through the town, keep a note with the music. It's very sad music. It's very sad. It's very sad, and it's a sad thing when people spread hate. Right? I think kind of when people do that, I would suggest try to show compassion. You know what I mean? Because I remember a very wise guy told me once, Zach, you don't know what's in everyone's black box. Something to remember. All right, and these are things to think about, okay? So if you watched, you can run but you can't hide, all right? If you watched right behind me, if you watched out of nowhere, all right, and did not read the descriptions, I really suggest read the descriptions, and that would actually tell you what this parable is about, okay? I did it for this video, but I'm not gonna really do that for every video. That's what the description's for, so on and so forth. But yeah, let's continue the homemade films from whatever time ago. All right, well, thank you everyone once again for watching. And like I said, just don't make the same mistake as these people are doing in the film, okay? But do the opposite. And really, I would say, honestly, another thing is learn from their mistakes, okay? Because one hateful action can go to another hateful action, go on another thing, and then you're just surrounded by hate. hate becomes your whole world, so on and so forth. But I really want to try to spread that, if you do one good action, it can lead to another and another and another and another and another. And man, you're just spreading the love and light. And you're just being a part of you're just being one of the lights around the world, and you're just spreading the light of the world. And yeah, so with that being said, once again, thanks for watching this video, and just gonna say once again, don't make the same mistake as these characters do in the film. Thanks, and have a nice day. So yes, the video is not over yet. So I never explained why it's called the disease, okay? Because spreading hate, destruction, and ill will among other people can be like a disease, and it can be easily, to some individuals, it can be easily caught, right? But at times in all of our lives, we can all catch that. All right. So yeah, some more things to think about. Okay, with that being said, make sure you read the description, and I guess to get some more kind of detail and stuff, I explained it pretty good. So with that being said, all right, now have a nice day.